Hello.
What are y'all doing?
Internet world. Welcome. Wow. That's all I got. That's it. So yeah, we are live. Welcome. Do we have any announcements? There are no announcements, right?
Not that I can think of.
You're in charge, bro.
My salamanders have a baby. That's
You're having a baby?
I made my salamanders have a baby.
Oh.
Are you forgetting it?
I am not pregnant.
I told you how I expect
Purge-net.
your pregnancy notification. Organan.
You say that like you're expecting one.
Yep.
Okay.
So I ask. Last time the party entered underground city that was half flooded and made it to the center where there was a mansion or like a throne hall mansion thing. Found a room full of treasure and were consequently attacked by a mysterious figure, a archmage from their past known as Nylop, who set a fiend upon them before vanishing out of the room. The party was able to fend off the fiend and now has a brief moment of respite as the battle is over. Solaris is covered in fiendish blood.
What else is new?
And the battle has temporarily, not permanently, ended. So you guys are all... Let me turn this camera on. About where you... Come on. Camera. Anybody has a better camera setup, I would much appreciate.
Is it on a tripod that's not opened up?
It is on a tripod that's not opened up. That's in the space between my window and the desk. Rammed in. That's pretty much everything. Treasure. There we have it. You are standing amongst massive piles of treasure.
My favorite place to stand.
You can be my wingman anytime.
And
Bullshit. You can be mine.
I did not forget to turn off sound. And that is where you are.
Why is the camera showing up under my picture?
Oh.
Oh, weird.
Because you are the map.
I'm a map. I'm a map.
Yep, you are the map now.
Upgrade. It's an upgrade.
Alright, and then these are some. You guys, a brief moment of respite. are you guys doing?
Well,
Stuffing my pockets with as much gold as I can carry.
why stuff your pocket when I've got a backpack that's basically a bag of holding?
Then you sit there, and I'm going to shovel all the gold I can carry into your bag of holding.
Sounds good. Let's
All
go.
right. So as you begin shoveling, suddenly you hear a great clamor, and bells start going off all around. You can hear a giant bell from inside the building, just clang, clang,
with such a
clang, clang.
Sand.
How much is the
Drinking
bell
out of
worth?
Being a
You guys
bitch.
cannot see the bell.
The trap.
And you guys hear like shuddering and the building starts to kind of shake a little.
Oh, great.
You are pretty well assured that anything in this cavern can hear the alarm.
Go faster.
Must go faster.
Roll a sleight of hand to see how well you are shoveling the gold.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
14.
This is gonna
Or
be
wait, no,
fun.
sorry. 16.
Okay.
Oh, dirty 20.
Okay. Good to know. I'm assuming you're not taking time to count any of it, you're just shoveling it?
Just shoveling it.
Okay.
Why would we waste time counting it if there's an alarm going
Yeah,
off?
go faster!
Alright. Are any of you doing anything? Anybody else doing anything?
I rolled a 13 for sleight of hand,
Okay, so
and
you're
I'm also stealing gold and things, whatever's around,
okay.
thieving it up.
Thieving it up. We earned it. We defeated the monster.
Yeah.
I'm
Alrighty.
going to walk down the hallway and see if I notice anything coming or changing or.
Walk down. I think you're by the end of it. You come down this way. As you do that, one of the walls collapses in, and a pair of very ugly, misshapen giants come right through the wall.
God fucking damn it.
Giants!
Well, shit.
You're gonna run back?
Yeah, I'm running back as far as I can.
Alright. So,
Past everybody as I scream giants.
I'm going to have you roll a charisma saving throw as you run back.
She was looking okay.
9.
9. Alright, you unfortunately fail. You take... Oh boy. Do I have this? Okay, well. Alright, you take 32 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And you turn misshapen. You slowly gain deformities, and your speed is halved. You have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attacks based on strength or dexterity.
So, hold on. Speed. Half. And then dis on strength dex.
Yep.
Okay.
You can have a saving throw whenever you finish a long rest.
Okay.
Cast off the effects of the suddenly afflicted curse. You make it. I'll say you make it back in the room. It's gonna be right as you get inside the throne room that this curse hits you.
Giants! What the fuck just happened to me?
Like your legs grow uneven, your arms are uneven. That. What are you guys doing?
Now that I have warned the group, I'm going to yell down the hall in Giant. We don't want to fight. Can we talk?
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage. As you guys say that, Rolf goes, if need be, I have a way out of here. But it's not gonna last very long, and you'll only have 6 seconds.
15.
15. They do not seem moved by your pleas to talk.
Does it appear that they understand me?
They definitely understood you.
Okay.
Oh,
They
good.
just don't seem to.
They're just dicks.
Alright.
Yeah, let's go.
Dicks.
Let's take it.
We're gonna need that way out.
We're gonna need to.
At this point, the wall across from where they came in breaks down, and two more giants, also misshapen, come flying in.
Oh, god damn it.
And are behind. They are currently working on the wall that's in front of you guys, like the wall that's in front of the treasure room. And so far, the two giants who are there did not manage to break through it. So, Rolf goes, all right, so we're all good to go leave?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
He pulls another marble out of his pocket and throws it on the ground in front of him. And instantly, a little portal seems to appear. And he says, just step on it, as he steps on it and vanishes. And within the course of a turn, you guys all manage to jump on there. You're all close enough. Actually, no, you would have come off that. Yeah, never mind. So yeah, within the course of a turn, you all manage to jump on the portal, and you find yourself standing in a very familiar cellar in a somewhat ransacked house.
We've been here before.
Yeah. Welcome back to my house.
You seem a little prepared for that.
Well, you never know when you get stuck in a cave and can't find your way out. So, I always have escape. It's not been the first time.
Do you know what is happening to me?
Roll an intelligence check. Or roll an arcana check, actually, Thorin. Because Rolf rolled a natural.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You actually are able to figure out what happened. You actually had the Curse of the Evil Eye laid upon you, which is an ability of Fomorians, the evil giants, these evil misshapen giants. Very unique creatures who can't really be mistaken for much else. Basically, you're cursed with magical deformities for a while.
How long is that supposed to last?
You would have to find somebody who knows how to lift curses, or you would have to just roll a save after a long rest. High enough to save.
Well, Rolf, do you know anybody that can break curses?
There used to be a priest in the town. Don't know what ever happened to them.
That's not helpful.
Usually the cleric-y types don't stay out here very long. They come out here, try to convert people, and either get driven off or mysteriously vanish or die.
That's real reassuring.
Well, I mean, you know, scallywags and thugs have no real need of religion, even if they are trying to work on a last chance.
You got a place I can lay my head?
There's the bed upstairs. You're welcome to use what's left of it.
Alright, I'm gonna go up there and sleep.
Alright, fair enough. As you go upstairs, you notice it is dark out, and you have lost a total of 3 days. It's been a 3-day adventure for you guys. Sorry, 4 days. Is 1 day to climb the mountain. Side. And Rolf goes, I'm gonna go report the that we've returned. And then he looks outside and goes, well, I'll report we've returned in the morning. Hopefully no guards realize that. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay.
So you guys are welcome to take a long rest now.
Yay!
Unless you guys want to do anything else.
Nope. Fuck to sleep.
I'll take a nap. More
Do
than
I?
Do you?
Well, I take that back. Can I get something to eat and drink, and then that way I can recover my exhaustion?
Yeah, sure. There's plenty of there's enough food around the house for you to put together some kind of a dinner.
Great.
There's a bag of shredded cheese.
Fucking perfect.
Yeah, basically.
Got some Dr. Pepper jelly beans right now.
I don't see a downside.
Sully has a point.
Don't
What
call me
kind of
Sully.
saving throw do I need to roll?
Alright, so yeah, you wake up in the morning, it's another charisma save.
14.
14 is actually exactly what you needed. So as you wake up, your deformities seem to have vanished over the course of the night, and you realize how very, very lucky you are that the curse is only on you for 1 night instead of much
Damn
longer.
giants. Idiots. Idiot race.
Damn.
Well, Fomorians can be particularly evil. That's Rolf.
Always thinking that they're better than dwarves. Idiots.
With particular love for chaos. Alright. I'm gonna go let the city council know we're back.
Don't mention the gold.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
don't
we should
think.
probably count that.
Yeah, while you're gone, let's count that.
All right. So he disappears. Do you guys collect a total of 500 copper, 5,000 silver, 2,300 gold, 115 platinum, a bolt of fine cloth, a
That must have been what you grabbed.
small vial of something, mysterious small vial, a fine cloth choker threaded with platinum, a pewter censer, a carved wooden rod, a ceramic mask in like a very demonic shape, a polished stone necklace, a scroll. Actually, you've got 3 scrolls. I can count, and 3 familiar-looking potions with red.
Can I see that
Can you
mysterious vial?
copy paste that to us?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Since I know some alchemy, can I do a check to see what the potions are?
You can try. Roll an intelligence. Or which one do you want to do first?
Nat 20.
All right. Which one do you want to do first?
We'll go with the small vial of something.
Small vial of something. Thorin also comes over to investigate this small vial, and you both look at it, and as you open the top of it, a wonderful flowery fragrance hits your nose as you both realize you're holding a bottle of perfume.
Well, that was underwhelming.
Well, we can probably sell it for something. All right, then I guess I'll roll for the other red potions just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence, I've got an 11, a 19, and an 18.
Okay. They're normal potions of healing.
So guys, how do we want to, or do we want to just keep this in my bag of holding until we can bring it to our treasury?
Probably.
Can I look at that fine cloth choker, please?
Sure. Here you go.
Thorin,
Can I
you want
keep
the
that
scroll?
fine cloth choker, please?
Texas getting kinky.
Browse.
Browse indeed.
What's on the scrolls?
You try to look at them.
Yeah.
You are unable to read them. It looks like a whole bunch of gibberish.
That's fine. I can't read.
Can
I look at them?
the scrolls? Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, actually, both of you can look at the scrolls. Roll a Arcana check, both of you.
$25.
Hold on, my dice got lost. I got a 16, but I also can comprehend languages that I read by touching them.
Yeah, so you know that these are 3 spell scrolls of 3 different spells. That is
Maddeningly unhelpful.
what you have gathered. It would
I'm going
probably
to-
cost you some kind of identify spell.
That's what I was about to say I'm going to do.
Okay, so are you ritual casting or are you casting?
Ritual cast it.
Okay.
Takes me 11 minutes.
Yep. So the first one is Chill Touch.
Cool.
Okay.
You cast again.
Yeah.
Second one is Friends. And your third one is Mage Hand.
Mage Hand.
Mage Hand?
Mage Hand.
What is Friends? That's a cantrip, though. Mage Hand.
It's a low level scroll.
Scroll's a scroll.
I mean, that's
Nerd.
fair. He said spell, so I was just, being an asshole.
Sorry, I'm just converting my handwriting over in. Not my handwriting. The fun stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
And there you go.
I guess they're all cantrips.
Yeah.
Two.
It was a very quick shoveling of stuff. You guys didn't have very long shoveling.
Well, given how fast those giants were coming, it makes sense.
I mean, we made out pretty good, though.
Yeah, not too bad.
We roughly made about 83 copper per person, 833 silver per person, 383 gold per person, 18 platinum per person, and then however we decide to divide up the other items.
Nerds get the scrolls.
Nerds get the scrolls. Are we all nerds?
I will take any kind of parchment.
I mean, we
Sounds good
can
to me.
share the scrolls, right? No reason we can't.
Party scrolls?
And scrolls are one-time use.
Are they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So who doesn't know Mage Hand that wants to know Mage Hand one time? Because I already have it.
I do too.
Solaris, you want Mage Hand for one time?
It doesn't sound like my kind of thing.
Moxie, are you interested in it? I don't remember what your hit points are like. That could be a nice thing to kind of tell
I will
creatures to fuck off.
just point out that having the spell scroll, if you have a spell book, you can add it to the spell book if you don't already know. And also possibly learn it that way. I believe every magical class has the ability to learn a spell scroll permanently. In some
So
way.
what you're saying is we should get a spell book.
I mean, I've got a spell book.
I was gonna say, doesn't Thorin have one?
I'm just saying, maybe don't make any decisions yet.
Sounds good.
Fair.
Whoa.
Or
That sounds like a
like,
plot hook.
I mean, the other thing is like, yeah, they're all cantrips. If they were higher level spells, I'd say like it saved you from using a spell slot. But like sometimes it does help having a scroll because you can just be like, oh wait, I actually have this scroll that fits the situation perfectly, in which I have nothing else that would do it.
Hang on to him for now, but I'm going to go to town, and I'm going to attempt to find someone I can buy pearls from.
Sorry, say that again.
I said I'm going to go into town and attempt to find somebody I can buy pearls from.
Pearls. Okay.
Yes.
Roll a perception check. Roll an investigation. Sorry.
17.
17. All right. It takes you a couple of stops. Like stopping by a couple of scrimshaw locations and but eventually you do find a promising vendor who has a selection of small pearl necklaces and the like. Lots of pearl jewelry.
Is the male or female working behind the counter?
It's a old, scraggly male. Just wide hair, blends into his beard. You can
Human?
barely make out like eyes and a nose in the massive hair.
Is it human?
Sure.
Can I tell race? Or...
No, you can't tell the race. There's just it's literally like ball of hair.
Okay. Hello there, good sir.
Oh, hello, young man. What can I do for you, wee lad?
Well, I was just wondering if a strapping young man like yourself would have any pearls in stock.
Oh, plenty of pearls. Looking for something for the missus, eh? Take a gander at yon countertop here.
Not
Scooches
necessarily for the misses, but I will definitely take a look.
and it's like pearl necklaces. He's got like pearl rings. He's got bracelets made of pearls.
Do you have any ones that are decently sized that are worth 100 gold pieces?
Roll another investigation check.
22.
Okay. You do notice a couple of the rings have pretty sizable pearls on them, which you would imagine the pearls themselves would be worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Okay. A couple as in two?
Like two, maybe a third one. Like the third one is kind of like right on the edge, so like it's a gamble.
I'm gonna pick them up and kind of look at them and go, what would a fine young lad want for these pieces here?
Well, young buck, it is early in the day. Normally I charge 300 gold pieces for these. But you look like a strapping young lad. I'll give them to you for 250.
250, eh?
Each.
Oh, how about we make a quick little deal and do 700 for the lot?
700 for all three, eh? Roll a persuasion.
15.
All right. I suppose you have yourself a bargain.
Okay. I'll lay out the money.
Mm-hmm.
Shake his hands and go, thank you, sir. And now, a young man like yourself, don't you get into any trouble now.
He cackles at you and waves you off. He's like counting the coins and biting into random ones to make sure they're gold.
And if he's good with that
Yeah,
money, then
he's
I'm
good.
gonna walk on out.
paid you out. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. Uh,
Um, hey, Moxie, you want to come with me to get some of these items appraised, such as the wooden rod and the sensor and the stone necklace?
No thanks.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So I'll just go around and try to get some of the stuff appraised.
all right. Roll an investigation check, and then roll a persuasion. That order.
Net 20 on the investigation.
Okay.
Persuasion's not going to be that good, though. 5.
5. Okay. You find a couple general stores who are willing to buy the stuff you have. In you are offered like 5 to 10 gold per item, basically.
I'll wait on actually selling it to any of the stuff or to any of the shops, just in case the party wants to do something else with it.
Okay.
And then I guess I'm gonna go to try and make some potions. Work on that part.
Okay. You spend about half a day making potions. That's what you have time for. So you could probably make 1, maybe 2.
I'll go for the 1.
Okay. Go ahead and I think it's shit, I wrote it down somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, I wrote it down. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and roll an intelligence.
Intelligence?
Wasn't it intelligence that I had? Is it?
I mean, my base is already 18. Depends on what you say to add to my for my modifiers.
Yeah, let's say intelligence for this.
So then that's a dirty 20.
Okay. What potion are you trying to make?
I think you limited me to common stuff, so I'll just go with a potion of healing.
Okay. Yeah, you're easily able to make it. Right. And anything in general that you guys want to do?
I investigate this choker that I claimed?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
10.
It is a fine cloth choker. It was probably made for somebody pretty noble. It is threaded with some platinum into like this very beautiful design. That is all. Pretty unremarkable. It is a choker.
Okay. Think I'll go find some food.
Sure.
Hang out with the locals.
Sure, easy enough. Go spend your day hanging out with people, eating, drinking, spending your money.
Spending your money.
I'm gonna go back to Rolf.
Okay. You return. Rolf is cleaning some things, looking through his stuff.
So Rolf, now that we're back, what now?
Well, that was it. I was actually kind of hoping to find, I don't know, scrolls or books of some kind in that treasure room. But it looked like anywhere there should have been books, there wasn't anything. The stuff that I wanted from that treasure room, I think, was plundered long before we got there. Or possibly right as we got there. It's really hard to tell. Between the Yawn Tea and that Nihilip dude. How did you guys manage to piss this guy off?
No idea. I just joined this group.
Oh. Well, you guys make some pretty great enemies.
I don't
Looks that way.
I don't think any of us actually knew or were around for when that happened, when we pissed off the person. All those party members have gone on to other things.
Well, he seems to have fixated on you guys regardless.
Great.
Cool.
So you must have done something.
Hmm.
So good luck with that.
Thank you, we'll need it.
So what are your guys' plans? Because as much as I enjoy having all of you in my house, this is not the biggest house.
We see, we're really planning on commandeering your house.
I mean, you're welcome to try. It's a very small house. You guys will very quickly run out of space.
I was looking for a vacation home.
Well, you
Just joking with you, Rolf.
Oh, good. I was just not going to let you have the animals. You can have the building all you want. My rainbow pigs you can't have.
Yeah, so about them, what did you feed them? I'm kind of curious about how you managed that.
He looks at you and he just taps his nose and goes, "You'll get there eventually." Just gotta tinker with the right stuff.
Well, I've been tinkering. Well, do you know, or do you remember why anybody would want to come after you? We were told to try to help you out.
The only thing I can think of is I find like these ancient ruins and go treasure hunting there. I haven't really set myself against anybody. I just am an avid seeker of knowledge, and I try to help the locals as much as I can, and I don't know. I don't know who would want to. I don't know who would want to ruin that.
Is the house still ransacked at this point?
I mean, it's like more put together. Like Rolf spent a good chunk of the day like putting things back away and cleaning up and throwing stuff out.
Did you notice anything out of place in your house as far as like a note that someone would leave or a message?
Oh, nothing. Most of my, I mean, my personal notes were down in the secret room, anyways. But no, nothing. There's nothing added to this trash. There's nothing really. Nothing abnormally out of place for a ransacked house, at least.
You haven't received any threatening messages or anything from anybody out of the ordinary, at least?
No. You know, the occasional farmer tells me to get off their property, but other than that, no. And clearly there's not really any farmers around here, so.
Then I guess our work here is done.
Yeah. Might have to recruit
Is
you guys
there-
for other expeditions I have. Where do you guys stay?
We're from a fair bit south.
Oh, that's okay. I travel all over.
You know the Harpy's Roost?
The Harpy's Roost. Harpy's Roost. Harpy's Roost.
I've never heard of it either.
Sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. You got a... Is that a city?
No.
What city are you based in?
Area.
Oh, area. Yeah, I go there all the time.
Well, if you find the Harpy's Roost in Ariath, pass a message along to one of the employees there. They'll get the word to us.
That is easily enough done. I'll let you know if I find anything as fun as this place.
Oh,
Out of curiosity, Mr. DM, how much of the gold did we end up stealing from that place?
Like,
Or like the treasures and stuff?
not
Proportionally to the room?
Yeah.
in proportion to the room, you probably cleared out like a chest squared size, like not a whole ton actually.
Well, guys, I kind of am wondering if it's worth getting one of those nice fancy marbles. We all take a bag of holding and see if we can ransack any more. What do you think?
I don't
did
think
you
we need
forget
any
the
more
part where they're
gold.
misshipping giants?
Well, that was the last marble I had, and that cost me about 10,000 gold
Sounds like you better get good, alchemy boy.
and a lot of time.
Well, silly, you could help too.
I don't think you want my help, and don't call me Sully.
Well, okay, that's out of... Huh.
You're welcome to
Where do you
try,
guys
but
wanna
I
go?
imagine those Fomorians will probably be running around the joint now. Those guys are not so fun.
Yeah, they definitely did their job on Thorn, so...
So, how about we rest for the night and then head back to Northgard to see if they've gotten any additional information on anything that's going on.
Cool.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So you guys spend the night, pass uneventfully, and you set out the next morning and you head down. Just as a point of clarity, Are you heading to Northgard, or are you heading to Icemead?
The one where we.
The Dwarven Fortress or the city?
Well, the one that had all the people in it. That had
Icemead is where Thorin joined the party, if that helps.
Yeah. Like if you're looking for the Dwarven Fortress, and Clan Gold Powder, that's Icemead. If
Yeah.
you're looking for the trade hub that's connected, that's Northgard.
Icemead, I think, because that's where everybody will be. As far as at least we know, that's where we last saw them at.
Okay. So, just to make the travel back a little bit faster, who is going to lead the party over the course of a few days?
Atlas is going to be scouting
Okay.
ahead.
And then who is going? And then actually, yeah, I'll just have everybody roll the. So I would like Thorin roll 3 times for Atlas, perception checks, and then everybody who would be on watch, roll 3 perception.
I'll be on watch.
I got a 10, a nat 20, and a 6.
Okay,
Wait, what? How many dice we rolling?
3 perception.
3?
Yep.
I got a nat 1, a 16, and a 21.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
23.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Nice. Mara got a nat 1. I have to pull up to you. So okay. So yeah, she got a 7 and a 19. At 1, 7, 19. So Moxie, what'd you get?
You said if we were gonna take watch.
Oh, okay, so you're not taking much. Okay. You guys make it pretty uneventful, and you are at Icemead. Managed to avoid any weirdness along the way. And I just at Icemead.
Are the council members here?
Lofgrimar is there. His wife is there. Everybody else seems to have left already. Lofgrimar greets you guys. Well, hello. How did your trip to the north go?
Could have gone better.
Unexpectedly awful.
Not good, huh?
Yeah.
I found some Fomorians.
Ah, Fomorians. There were Fomorians in the forest we had to kill out of this place. That was a good time. His wife just rolls her eyes, goes back to her work. She's knitting, and then she's writing, and then knitting some more. And was casually chilling there.
So, how did you guys get around to their curses?
We dropped huge rocks on them and killed them before they saw us. A couple of us got cursed, but you know.
I think the bigger question is, do you know who Nylep is?
Nylep? Nylep who?
Some guy who had it out for us.
No, Nylep. I don't know any Nylep. So you pissed off some dude named Nylep, huh? Nice.
Apparently.
So it would seem.
He can connect with the other realm and summon demons, so
So not the type you would want to upset. Excellent. Or the
And
type
guess
you
what?
definitely
We
want to
upset
upset.
him.
well, we checked on Rolf.
How is Rolf?
He's quirky, odd.
Alive.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Living in a shanty.
That's a little bit weird.
Well equipped to take care of himself.
Interesting.
Also, we hate him.
Even more interesting.
He almost got us killed. He knew almost nothing about the place we were going to, but that's beside the point.
No, that probably is the point.
We're not bitter or anything.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a grand old time.
The grandest.
We had something.
Tatiana will probably want to hear what you guys have to say. She headed back to
where
Ariath.
is she?
Yeah, she went
Oh.
back to Ariath with
Oh, that's a long
Giles.
journey. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course she did.
You got some food we could take on travels?
Sure. We'll get you all loaded up, restock your wagon, and you guys will be good to go. Will you be spending the night?
What time is it?
It's like midday.
Do y'all want to rest or do y'all want to make headway?
We've pushed in the past and it's not turned out well, so let's hang out here.
Sounds good.
Alright, so you spend another day in Icemeat, hanging out, feasting, enjoying the company of dwarves, who generally celebrate your victories, and you guys set out the next morning. Alright, this one's gonna be a week, so this time I need one person who's gonna be in charge of the travel during the day, and one person who's in charge of the watch at night.
I'll be in charge of watch at night since I don't need as much sleep.
Okay.
I'll focus through Atlas to get a bird's eye view.
Okay. Both of you roll 7 perception checks in a row.
Damn.
And this is going to be the fun part.
Uh, 15, 14, 13. Another 15, another 14, and a 9. And another 14.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
14, 9, 19, 15, 11, 14, 16.
Okay. You guys hit a couple of rough patches on the way there. For the most part, your travel's pretty solid. You make good time in some places to make up for the rough patches you hit. As it is basically nigh on winter, you guys hit snow a few times but are able to shelter well enough. Towards the after 7 days of traveling, you guys are within sight of Ariath and fast approaching the gates. You guys notice there is smoke rising from the city.
Like black smoke, like an active fire smoke?
Like a blackish gray smoke, like a fire that had just been put out smoke.
Okay.
Roll a perception. Another one. Just
Natural 20.
okay.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like a blackish gray smoke, like a fire that had definitely just been put out. And in several different places in the city, you can see it above the there's like a main castle area, and like a section of that wall has smoke rising. One of the towers in a different part of the city, like on the city wall, has been like smashed in halfway. And like there's still a little bit of a fire raging right at its foot. Different sections of wall seem pretty heavily damaged from what you can see. As you approach the gates, there's extra guards from what all of you, or everybody except for Thorin, is used to. There's extra guards, and they're like thoroughly checking people before letting, and vehicles before letting them in. And you guys are in line for a couple hours before it's your turn.
So, I'm not used to coming down this far south. Is it normally this bad?
No. This is especially bad.
Wonder what the deal is.
I thought y'all said this was y'all's home.
It is,
No.
but we don't spend a lot of time here. Well, it is becoming our home, I guess. We're not. I'm the only one from here.
The guards are, it's like your turn, and the guards are like beckoning you to approach. Do you have anything to declare in the wagons?
This one over here's got a bag of shit ton of gold.
Nice. Anything else?
This one over here is really strong.
Alright, just
Right, Rosie.
like waves a couple guards over. Just pat them down and make sure they're not the. Like, this guard just seems like exhausted. He's like clearly one of the ones in charge. He's like, he's had a long day already, and it's not even really halfway through yet.
So how's your day been, bud?
Too exciting.
Too exciting. Go into detail, please.
Roll a persuasion check.
All I'm imagining is this chatty little dwarf just like, ta-da.
Story time?
17.
Story time?
All right, he goes.
Very persuasive, dwarf.
Well, you must not have been here in a while. I don't recognize you a lot, I don't think. The city was attacked over the last couple of days. We just fought off a siege.
Siege of what?
There was a. You look around and you actually notice like there's like pikes laying around. Like the field is like strewn with like dead, some destroyed siege engines. It was some. It must have been a city from the south. They definitely wasn't the elves. Elves wouldn't attack us, but somebody attacked the city. Fair
A
number
lot of
of
people die.
Oh yes.
So how'd you survive?
Luck.
Luck?
Excuse me, this man seems rather skilled. It must have been at least some skill there.
No, the entire section of wall that was 3 feet to my right was caved in by a catapult holder.
So you were skilled enough to not stand there.
So you don't recognize the people that attacked?
No, they had strange banners.
Like what?
That's a good question.
Could you draw it?
I could, and he goes over and like starts like he picks up a piece of charcoal from the ground and is like now sketching on your wagon.
Whoa. Don't be drawing on my wagon, man. And I pull out a piece of paper and a quill and hand it to him.
Oh well, right. And he like sketches. The design is that of a spear diagonally through a sun. Not a symbol any of you guys are familiar with.
I will be taking my paper and quill back, please.
He hands it over.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to be drawing that on our wagon if you guys were just attacked by it.
Fair point. That's
You must be a bit tired.
You could say that. It's been double shifts for half my men. At this point, some of the other people have come over, like some of the other guards that he waved over to search you guys have come over, and one of them, actually two of them, recognize you guys. And there's tugging on his arm. He's like, 1 second. There's like a whispered conference. He comes back to you guys. All right, apparently you guys are good to go through. You did the king a favor?
Oh, yeah.
You could say that. A couple favors.
Oh, well, good on you. Welcome back to Ariath. Have a good one. Don't die.
I'm gonna take out a couple gold pieces and like flick them in their direction.
They just kind of, a couple of them are just so tired, like the gold just plunks off them and falls, and they just kind of stare forlornly at the gold piece at their feet. And like this one who's like very, very caffeinated is like running around picking it all up.
Got a little white powder around his nose.
There's always that one that's like super caffeinated, you know?
He's like,
yeah,
super
caffeinated.
Yeah. And you guys are waved into the city, and you enter the city, and you immediately notice like the first couple rows of buildings after the wall have been like fortified and built up, and like there's definite signs of post-siege everywhere. There's like chunks missing out of the cobblestone here and there where catapult rocks would have hit it.
we go
Well,
find my aunt.
Yeah, so where to now?
All right.
Go find.
So you guys head to
My aunt.
the Harpy's Roost, I'm guessing?
Sure.
Yeah.
And the Harpy's Roost, half of the roof is blackened and smoke is coming off of it. A couple of the windows are shattered and they look like they've been like had tables shoved up against the inside. And as you go try for the door, it is locked. Just
Can I try to pick the lock?
Sure. Roll a sleight of hand.
I'll keep watch, just in case there's anything awkward.
Roll a
Sleight
persuasion
of
check.
hand. I got a 12 for sleight of hand.
Alright, so you're fiddling around and then you like and you like snap your lockpick in there.
God damn it.
And as you say that, you hear a voice on the other side. Who goes? Announce yourself.
It's us.
Yeah.
It's your worst nightmare.
Don't
Yeah.
listen to him. He's new here.
Let me rephrase that. Announce yourself or be fireballed.
It's Freya.
Oh! You hear like bolts sliding back.
Again, your worst nightmare.
And the door
Damn it.
the door swings open and Chipmunk actually sticks
I'm
his
just
head
gonna-
out and like peeks around. He's like, quick, in, and like gets out of the way and like ushers you all in. As soon as you all are in, he rushes out to deal with your wagon, and Owl closes the door and relocks everything.
What's with the
And
high
I'm just
security?
gonna pat Thorin on the head. Hilarious. You're hilarious.
The inside of the tavern is like just insane disarray. Tables are all pushed up against the wall to kind of like block the windows. The chairs have kind of been put away somewhere where they're no longer even there. There's like there's bedrolls out on the ground for and a couple of them are occupied with people. There are sheets completely over forms in a corner.
So we're
What
in
the hell
like a.
happened?
Owl goes,
Okay.
that siege, we were attacked during the siege.
By who?
Don't know. Brariel has ideas, but as usual, we're short on proof. She's usually right, though. It's probably your friends from the Amadore clan. Probably our friends from the Amadore clan, for that matter, too.
Well, it looks like our friends could use a nice, friendly little visit.
Yeah, if you can find them. Brariel has been at that for the last couple of days. Ever since we got, everybody taken care of in here. Come on, I might as well show you where she is.
Also, by the way, this is Thorin. He's our new member.
She looks at you, Thorin. Welcome! Dwarf outside the dwarf lands. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. Having to strain my neck a lot down here.
Yeah, well, welcome. Sorry it's not the prettiest situation. Normally it's a little bit better. A lot better. So sorry, I'm pulling up my map. Totally don't already have this map. Owl leads you around behind the bar. And load already. There we go. Behind the bar. Oh. There we go. And into the kitchen and into the storeroom, and then she hits something in the storeroom, and a panel slides out, and she leads you down the stairs into the basement. And there's this is like another storeroom, and she basically leads you around the various barrels and stuff like that into and another section of wall. As she approaches, another section of wall slides down, and she leads you in. She's like, "Mistress, you in? Welcome." And then she just pokes her head and goes, Brariel, they're here. I've got to get back upstairs and tend to the wounded.
I'm gonna hand them a potion of healing, and say, "Hey, I made this to help, and so I see this helping a lot. So here you go."
Takes it. Thanks. Every little bit matters. She goes back up the stairs. Brariel comes around the corner, and she looks like just as haggard as Owl did. Like, just, oh, welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the living quarters under the inn. What can I do for you? What's up? What'd you guys find? How was the north?
Pleasant.
Obviously better than here.
Not by much, though.
Yeah.
Well, stuff happens. So, what
Do
did
you
you
have
guys
any
discover?
idea who did this?
Yeah, it was probably our good pals, the Amadori clan.
What makes you expect that?
I don't know who else it could have been, because it was definitely a very directed attack. The banners outside the walls were of a couple of southern provinces that rumor has been trying to expand their kingdom. And these provinces are areas where the Amadori clan's network of thieves and assassins have high power. Plus, we were one of the buildings targeted from the inside when the whole attack started.
Do you have any leads?
Just those.
No idea where they could be.
No. They actually had, the tavern's closed for the time being. They actually had folks come in here that were actually part of their attack force. They killed a couple of patrons of the tavern in the ensuing fight. In fact, follow me, and she leads you around, and you guys see that it's like a J shape. In fact, actually, I can do this.
Are you talking like spies came in or undercovers came in prior to attack? Prior to attack?
Yeah, they were waiting.
And when the onslaught happened, they attacked.
Alright, so I apologize, viewers, who are not able to see. I don't know how to switch the camera properly. Sorry. But you guys are so this is the underground room. She leads you around this corner. Looks kind of like a J, and in the last room, she opens the door, and Giles is like bandaged up, his arms like slinged and like attached to his body, and like Tatiana's in there, and he's like drinking another looks like a potion, and they both look up at you guys' arrival, kind of wave at you guys.
How do the other guys look?
I mean, they're dead. Giles is
Well, that's
full
a
chipper.
plus.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you can have a leg to stand on.
At that moment, actually, roll a perception check, because this is fun too.
21.
21. All right. As the same time as he speaks, you notice that his leg is actually splinted and bandaged, and there are like crutches laying next to him. He goes, "Yeah, a leg, just the one."
Just the one.
You know, I heard about these guys. They are seafaring folk. They would just remove that and add a piece of wood.
Yeah, I'm kind of attached to my limbs, and prefer them over. Plus, if I was gonna do it, I would definitely figure out some kind of magical construct instead. Wood is so piratey.
Oh, why are you not using any kind of magic to heal?
My turn is coming. Tatiana nods and goes, "Yeah, kind of out of spells. There've been a lot of people who've been pretty messed up. Giles is one of the less injured people. That's why we've been mainly using potions. It's still gonna take a while. His leg's broken in like 4 different spots."
We haven't been using our spells all that often, so I'm willing to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on him.
I think he'll be okay. Giles goes, "Hey, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll probably need your spells anyways." I'll heal. Plus, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not too critical. I could do most of my work, even laid up like this. Plus, Asimonius is enjoying running the shop.
Oh no.
Oh, we have never had higher profits at the shop.
Oh no.
A man will not take anybody's persuasion to lower prices. Like Giles just like looks off into the distance, like in admiration.
Don't encourage this, please.
Oh, it's great. It's fantastic, actually. He's actually probably gonna be running the shop for a while.
Well, if there's ever a time for profit, now would be the time, I guess.
It's true. It's very true. Plus, I don't mind charging a couple folks extra for the exact items they scoffed at. So there's a certain high and mighty guardsman who has paid us a pretty penny of his own coin.
I wonder who that could be.
Serves him right.
Oh yes, it's
Frick.
quite good. It's quite great.
Okay, yeah, that one I don't feel bad about.
Yeah, no, Asimonius isn't heartless. He knows when to charge. There's quite a few out of the castle district who are paying so that other folk can actually get a little discount. But, you know.
How long has this been like this? Like, how many days ago was this attack?
Night before last?
Oh,
The siege
well, no.
started. The siege started 2 days ago, and then, but it was very light, nothing too serious. The gates were open on half the city during this siege, and then, and most of it was a naval blockade, and then suddenly, we were completely surrounded. Last night, or like that night, the bulk of the attack occurred. That's when the inn was set fire. A lot of actually buildings in the city were attacked. There was definitely an element of the enemy inside the city. Some of them almost managed to throw open one of the gates to the incoming army, and thankfully were decimated, or had occurred. But it was a close one.
You got any idea on where we should counter these actions?
Le Mardieu is already beginning the great plan. He called a meeting of the Northern Alliance. And by that, I mean he's called folks from Averell and Eusebio and Moonvale arriving presently. I've apparently been in contact to form some kind of a League of Nations here in the north to protect against any more incursions. As far as the smaller groups, I have a feeling they're still in the city.
You think that they're within the city walls, still causing problems?
Oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure as things start to settle down, we'll notice random acts of violence or instability. There was some in the lead up too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it in the aftermath.
Is there any way to tell them apart that you have noticed?
Not yet. That's what we've been working. But enough of the city. How did your trip to the north go? How's Rolf?
He's good.
Quirky
He's alive.
and weird and, well,
Kind of the worst.
misleading with his information.
Interesting. What happened? This is far more exciting.
I don't know if it's far more exciting. Y'all are kind of like exploded and dying over here, and he's perfectly fine and just doesn't tell the full truth.
I mean, You were random strangers. And he did have a hit on him.
But he didn't know anything about that.
Ooh,
But anyways, what can we do to help here? Because he's fine.
Looks at Tatiana. What? And then Brariel goes, what around here is left? Brariel goes, well, they haven't even seen their house yet. We started actually excavating a tunnel connecting you guys in to our network. It's almost done.
Well, looks like there's step one.
I mean, can we sleep in it?
Oh yeah, your house is totally untouched. It was the house right next door. You didn't see it? Completely untouched.
Isn't that convenient?
We should probably look for missing things there.
I mean, there's not much missing. You guys had it very sparsely decorated.
Yeah, but we did put in a treasury.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Did you have a treasurer for your treasury?
I thought it was mostly gonna be maintained over here since we were rather generous with the use of the house.
Well, I mean, you guys should know how much money you guys have.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have been taking care of the defenses and stuff like that, but we're trying to keep from dipping into your money as much as possible.
Appreciated.
I think we only use the expected stores. Abrariel stops and looks at you and goes, did you say something about wanting an alchemy lab? Or were you thinking about an alchemy lab?
An alchemy lab would be nice.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about an alchemy lab when the whole world exploded over here?
It's fine.
Y'all have
Everybody's...
y'all's priorities messed up in the South.
Look, everybody is either dead or alive. Except for guys.
And you've got spies within the walls possibly doing worse things, and you don't know where the big bad's at.
Oh, we're working on the spies. You think it's just the three of us? No, we have 5 people out there.
Don't forget, he's new here.
Oh. Yeah, no, there's a whole network. There's many moving parts. In fact, your old friend Vicar was here for the brawl. Quite enjoyed himself. I do say so myself.
Sure he did.
It doesn't even surprise me.
Has he impregnated my cousin yet?
No.
That's honestly surprising.
Yeah.
Did they manage to touch Idris? And if they did, how long did they survive after?
Oh no, Idris was you guys may not know this, but Idris is a force to be reckoned with on her own.
I'm unsurprised considering her father is the king.
Yeah. She was basically thrown into the Moonveil army, and well, she threw herself in. Her uncle is the king. She threw herself into the Moonveil army at a young age to prove herself over her
I knew I liked her.
siblings and cousins, and earned her rank actually before deciding to become a simple tavern keeper, more or less. But I mean, everybody knows. But yeah, no, she was very quickly one of the highest ranking in the Moonveil army for a while.
So, if you don't need help with the spies,
I mean, not yet, anyway.
And you currently don't need help with locating the Amadori clan.
We're working on that as well. If you guys have information, we'll take it.
No. At least I don't. Do y'all?
Not really.
No. Okay.
So,
Is there a library in this town?
so good luck getting in.
Is there a library in this town?
There was. It's in the castle district. Kind of got set on fire. Literally.
Why'd you let the books burn?
Oh no, we saved as much as we. The roof got lit on fire. We managed to save most of the books, but it is extremely restricted now. Only the archivists are allowed in right now. And they are not even leaving the library. They are sequestered on the grounds. No one in, no one out.
Well then.
I mean, there's Giles goes, well, there is my small library in my shop, and it's not nearly as impressive as the archives.
Well,
So tell us more about the North. So he lied to you guys? Withheld information? What information? What does Rolfie do? Tell us, why was he being targeted?
you don't know.
He didn't know either.
Interesting.
Like, we weren't fond of him as a human.
What happened?
I got turned into a hideous beast of a creature because of some damn giants.
He nearly got us killed.
Well, it sounds like you had a good adventure. What? Wait, you fought Fomorians?
No,
We more have ran away from Fomorians.
I mean, I would imagine you guys could handle a couple Fomorians. Why'd you run away from the Fomorians? What happened?
I almost got killed.
That's a good start to why you ran from.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened? Where did you guys go? What did he you guys have been gone for like an extra week.
We went into the mountain, searched for stuff. Couldn't locate the stuff he wanted. This one over here stole a whole bunch of gold.
Stole. I don't know about
Was it
that.
yours?
I think that
Was it yours to
lower.
begin with?
You're not. You're pretty new to this adventuring thing, aren't you?
We beat
Yes.
the scary demon monster. We get the gold that the
So
scary
you beat the scary monster. You killed the scary monster thing, and then you steal its gold.
We take the spoils.
Kyles and Tatiana look at you guys and simultaneously say, "Demon monster?"
Yeah.
It was actually a fiend, but
How did a
Well,
fiend get into a
I believe
mount?
it said it was.
some archmage who called himself Neeladad or Neeladad. I don't know.
I
Nice.
My lab.
I guess these people over here know him. I don't know.
don't know. I'm in the
No,
garbage.
I don't know him. Knew somebody that we were or was around before, but
I'm
Did
gonna have you
Allura
all
and-
roll a perception.
Natural
God.
20.
Natural.
9.
19.
18.
Okay.
18 and a 19. Go elves.
1.
Thorin, you're too involved in the story to notice anything. But the rest of you, ooh, what did Mara get? Nice. She also rolled it. There we go. All three, Barial, Tatiana, and Giles share a look, and Giles goes, "That's the Archmage of the Seventh Tower." Wait, Seventh Tower? He's like scrambling around looking for like his like spell stuff. Tatiana hands it, or Barial hands it to him. He goes, "Yes, thank you." That's the dude that that's how I met you guys. Yeah, he's the Archmage of the Seventh Tower.
Well, now he's pulling some 7th level bullshit.
Well, he
Fuck that guy.
it was actually because of you guys that we got into a bit of a tiff. As it turns out, he looks at you, Freya. Remember Makili? Or you might know him as Fox?
Oh yeah. I know him.
Yeah, so he was brought back as a revenant. As it turns out, the guy that Nylip sent a couple former members of your party to go eliminate was his own was one of his own acolytes or understudies, and he like pulls out another spell book. And he opens it and he says, "This spell book is also like a diary of sorts, and it gives all the details of this dude's life, Amber Oracord. This is a very interestingly made spell book because the pages are made of bone meal, which is something Nylip was actually pretty good at, making pages of bone. Makes for waterproof pages, by the way, in case you're wondering. But he like pages through a couple. I've been able to decipher some of it. A lot of it's really tough to read, but what I've deciphered, Amber started studying under Nylip and raising the dead and trying to recreate some kind of a something. Can't quite tell what he was trying to create, but he was following Nylip's instructions to recreate something. And
So is that why he killed Fox?
yes. So well,
so
Fox
that he could bring him back?
No. So Fox was killed when Amber betrayed his town, and then when he betrayed Anen to to undead that he raised, who then raised the town. Fox was in charge of saving, like he was in charge of the city defenses. He was actually a very skilled fighter, and he was eventually overrun. Lord Oracord's daughter was killed in this attack, and Lord Oracord's daughter and Fox were engaged to be married when this attack occurred. There was something out of jealousy on Amber's side. Apparently he didn't like how much attention his father and sister gave to the orphan of no significant house. Giles rolls his eyes at this point. and how far this orphan rose in the ranks. Even though, weirdly enough, they were raised together as brothers, so weird. But yeah, that was the last. That was the last quest I allowed anybody to take from the seventh tower, because Nilip's actions were very worrisome.
Good audio, then yes.
I
have good audio.
mean, I will put the mic in my mouth if I
He didn't
feel
seem
like
like
it.
a nice dude.
No, he's. I don't enjoy dealing with him. I never really enjoyed dealing with him. It doesn't surprise me that he's a bit evil. So he set a fiend on you guys, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds about right for him. He's a pretty powerful dude.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, but we killed that fiend.
That we did.
Yeah. You killed that fiend on this plane.
It almost
One
crushed
less
that
plane
one.
the feed is on, so
Well,
I'll take it.
Come again.
fiends sometimes get reborn on their. What fiend did he send after you?
It had 2 arms and 2 claw arms and
Stupid strong.
big.
Scary.
Oh, okay. Glabzu.
Kind of an ugly son of a bitch.
Glabrizu. Okay, I'm not particularly familiar with this particular breed of fiend, but let me look into them and make sure they're not gonna come after you guys later.
That would be preferable.
What does it get? Some kind of like blood scent or something?
Well, some fiends and devils, once they're killed on this plane, get sent back to their home plane to be reborn. And then once they're reborn, have this hankering for revenge against whatever killed them.
Oh, great.
Well, they need to stop being little bitches because, hey, they try to kill something, something tries to kill them back, they die.
Glabrizus also eat their enemies, preferably alive, to absorb their power and gain in power themselves.
Oh, fucking great.
Wait.
What Sully said.
How do they get to this side?
Sometimes they get summoned. As children, they're usually kicked off their home plane and sent to travel until they're strong enough to get back.
And I thought my childhood was messed up.
So let's say we killed this one, or quote unquote killed this one. It gets sent back to its home plane
Gets reborn.
and gets reborn.
Sure.
How long, in theory, before we have to worry about it again?
That is something I don't know. I never really looked into the summoning of demons, and I was never really a summony type. And it's a branch of magic that I'm not too familiar with.
Yeah, me either. So
I'm gonna have to look through my archives and see what I
can it cross over without the assistance of something on this side?
It could. That being said, if Nilip summoned him, then Nilip probably knows its true name, and may be able to summon him at will.
Great.
I mean, he kind of did already.
Yeah, but also might be able to summon him back to this plane once he regains corporeal form and is reborn.
Great.
Just great.
But, you know, it's fine. It'll be fine. Probably have plenty of time before we have to worry about it. It's fine.
So what can we help you with now?
Well, suppose we could get the inn back in order, get the Harpy's Roost back in order, get your guys' house in order, figure out what else you need, and finish out this tunnel that we've been digging. That way we can come and go between the 7th tower, or the 13th tower magical item shop. And Giles looks at Ariel. Shoppy, thank you. Goes the 13th tower item magical item shoppy, and the Harpy's Roost. We'll connect you into the underground network we have, and then hopefully we'll have some kind of clues on what's going on. We've been I'd have to get you into the castle district. Lamargy has been asking after you guys anyways. He won't know you, Thorin. He did talk to Vicar. Vicar told him to wait for the rest of the party to arrive, so that his adventuring days were over and he was staying at. So Lamardy has been looking for you guys, so we might be getting you in to talk to the king himself. Oh yeah, that's something new. It's no longer Lord Lamardia, it is King Lamardia. Because that's
King Lamardia.
Yeah, he's been officially kinged by the Alliance. Northern Alliance officially made him a king. And deemed Ariath big enough to hold the kingship over. So
What happened to the prior king?
well, I mean, there was the Lord before Lamardia. It's been the succession of kings in Lamardia is kind of, or in Ariath is kind of a rotating nomination of one of the noble families as it.
So not a traditional monarchy.
No, it's passed. So when the previous monarch dies, it typically passes to their kids, unless no suitable heir is found or one of the other families exerts their right of rule, and in which case it goes to a vote between all of the noble families. Been that way since Ariath was refounded after the Cataclysm.
Well, I guess that's it for today. So we can make it over to the castle district.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll get to. Everybody goes. I'll get to work on making all that work. Should be in the next couple of days. You'll be able to go meet go into the castle district finally. You guys have certainly gained the renown to enter. But you want to check out your house?
You mean I can't just storm the castle gates and say, like, I'm related?
No.
It's a joke.
I mean, you could challenge for the chair.
I don't
I'd
think.
like to watch.
I don't think you
Okay,
have.
crazy.
Bring the popcorn from my big ass bag of holding.
I don't think you have the correct noble blood in you, because you're not one of the noble families of Ariath.
Fair.
It's the noble families of Ariath that are
I was also just kidding.
there. Yeah, it's the noble families of Ariath that are allowed.
We could always overthrow. Just kidding. Just kidding.
But really, though.
I
But
mean,
really, though. But just kidding.
But
people
what
have
if?
tried before. Lamarji is not bad. He's been one of the better, rulers of Ariath. Reasonable dude. Not too bad. Kid's a little bit of a wild card, but so you guys want to see your place?
Sure.
Of course.
Right, goes. All right, follow me.
Do y'all wear shoes inside y'all's home? Or is this a home where you take your shoes off before you enter?
Take your dirty little boots off, please.
So you guys exit, and you guys go right next door, where there is a. It's a little bit smaller than the Harpy's Roost, but it's still a pretty big size house. And you guys open, and there's a big room that greets you. Rooms off to the sides, a staircase, like a double staircase up. I think I've showed you guys the blueprints already. It is fairly sparsely furnished per your requests. Everybody has a bedroom. There's actually a note on the on one of the doors on the bedrooms, and it's from Vicar. And as you read it, it reads, "Hey guys, so as it turns out, I will be staying in my present employment facilities and will not need utilization of these premises. As such, please enjoy them to their fullest. Consider my share your share, and I'll see you guys later."
That's a lot of fancy words for I'm shacking up with Idris.
You're not wrong.
With
Wow.
most sincerest regards. Yes.
You must really like her.
I guess so.
Moving fast.
So each of you are able to claim a room. You guys have a closet, a fairly good sized closet, a dresser, a chest in each room. The basement is there's like several just empty rooms in the basement, along with like there's like a hidden panel that leads to all these rooms, and you guys have a treasure room down there. And that is your house. So feel free to I'll put the I'll pretty up the blueprints over the week. So if you, and then I'll post it in the group chat. Feel free to claim your rooms and all that good stuff. This is a great cutoff point for tonight.
Great.
Thank you all for watching. Yeah. This feels like a good stopping point for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all a whole fuck ton. There will be more D&D week as we pick up right here. A pending invitation to meet Lord Loric Lamar, King Loric Lamardieu.
King Lord Lamardieu.
Yeah. And the noble houses. So thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all a whole fuck ton. Ooh, we should do a raid before I forget who. Oh. Yeah, no.
Who you got a raid?
Gonna raid is the
Ghostbuster. Wait.
Oh, I think who I wanted to raid is. Who should I raid, guys?
Just raid a super huge streamer.
What about gold? Fun of that.
True.
I don't raid gold in a while. All right. Not rated her in a while. The other option is wait. Oh, this dude is online. Okay, do we want to watch? Do we want to go to Stardew Valley, or do we want to go to Dark Pictures Anthology Little Hope?
Your stream. You pick.
It's currently actually our stream. So
No.
Well, I don't know who this random person is, so I would go with gold.
alright, gold it is. Now rating gold. Like I said, thanks for watching. As always, be excellent to each other. Heal us Rye. And Valar more. There we go. Button. Great. We'll catch you all next week, and I will see you tomorrow with actually an updated schedule. Guys.
Do you have a raid message?